The brand new season, the max out season is coming to Pokemon GO as the Shared Skies season is coming to an end, and I'm here to share with you guys some information, interesting information about a new Dynamax or max rate system. And I'll give you my thoughts about it too. Alright, so hi to all of you guys. So yes, let me go to bring my screen out and show you guys that it's still 2nd of September, which means the event hasn't started yet, the season hasn't started yet. It's about to end soon though. If you go to here and check it out, you guys can see the current season. 18 hours left before it ends, but I'll show you guys some information that I've actually gotten. I don't work for Niantic. I'm not sponsored by Niantic, so I don't have inside information. So this is stuff that I've checked online. So let's go to here first of all. Let's go ahead to check out the new season under PokemonGoLive.com. Everybody can see it, not only me. Alright, so the new season max out. Welcome to Pokemon GO max out, and it starts on the 3rd of September at 10 AM local time. Pretty excited for this, especially when we get ourselves the 3 brand new starter of the next region. What is the next region? Can't really remember. Too many regions to remember. Well, we got Scorch Bunny together with the 2 other water and also grass type Pokemon is the Monkey, which evolves into something really interesting. Grookey evolves into Rillaboom, which is a very good grass type Pokemon. I'm trying to show you guys the name, but it's okay. Alright, so anyway, as for the stuff that's available, right, I'm not going to show you guys the trailer or anything, but it's time to go out. Every day it's a go out, it's Pokemon GO. You're supposed to go out and play Pokemon GO, right? Alright, encounter Pokemon first discovered in the Galar region. Aha, see, in the Galar region, and that's basically the 3 starter Pokemon. I understand that the 3 starter Pokemon, they are very, very strong, especially for the grass type, the one on the left, that Monkey one with the stick, and also the water type one, the I think it looks like a tadpole, and it evolves into something that's really interesting, like a water lizard, like a salamander, and it actually is one of the best water type Pokemon in the game, still behind of Shadow Kyogre. As for Grookey, the water type, the grass type, the Monkey, it evolves into Rillaboom as Shadow Rillaboom with Frenzy Plant. If you get the Community Day move also in the future, not too sure how many years time, it will still lose to Katana, non-Shadow Katana, so Katana is still number 1. Alright, so that's the some of the information I'll give you guys for now. I'll give you guys some more extra information about Dynamax. Alright, so the max out special research will start tomorrow also. Alright, go big for the Dynamax debut. So this is the first time ever that the Dynamax is introduced to Pokemon GO. I'll be honest with you guys, I do not play the main series, so I do not know how good Dynamax is or Gigantamax is or whatsoever. But we'll see how things goes, and of course in Pokemon GO it's going to be different, and the rate system seems to be changing up a little bit too. Alright, so we have Venusaur, Blastoise, and also Charizard that will be available, and of course there's a new thing called the Power Spots, which I'll show you guys and give you guys more information. Go WoW, where the first ever WoW area event, not the Safari Zone or City Safari, but it's called WoW Area, Pokemon GO WoW Area, will be held at Fukuoka in Japan on the 16th and 17th of November, and then after that 1 week later it's going to be available worldwide on the 23rd, and I think it was only 1 day, 23rd November, I thought it's 2 days. So I'm actually going for the Fukuoka event, and more information, more details in terms of my travel plans will be posted tomorrow. In terms of going to a lot of places, really interesting places. Hi Europe, see you guys soon. I'll be there for 2 months. That's the first clue. And then after that I'll go to Japan for this particular event before I make my way to China for another special event. Alright, so anyway, for the season highlight though, we have Community Day, and the dates are all already there. I'm not going to read through everything, but the Pokemon that is available for the month of September is going to be Ponyta. Not the most exciting one, but it's fine. Alright, for the next 2, we're not sure what it is yet. Go Battle, it's going to be changing up a lot, especially with new metas, new moves, new everything. Alright, as for the Research Breakthrough, these are the Pokemon that's available. Cool. Alright, so the habitats are going to change, a little bit in terms of the spawns, this and that, but not so crazy. Okay, I can't show you guys the sprites that quickly because the network here isn't too good. By the way, I'm outside, but I'm here in Vancouver already, in Canada, and the thing is, I'm actually in the spot that the network isn't too good because I tried looking for a place, more conducive place to actually shoot this video. There are a lot of people around me. Yep, so that's quite interesting. Anyway, as for eggs for this particular season though, There's one particular Pokemon that I'd like to point out. Check it out. Larvesta is in 2km X. Larvesta is also in 5km X. Larvesta is also in 10km X. Not in 7km X though. But the new Pokemon, Drapi, will be available in the 10km X. That is the new pseudo-legendary Pokemon that evolves into a dragon and ghost typing Pokemon. Suddenly I forgot the name of this Pokemon. Oh great, Brandon. Yep, I'm getting old. Alright, so anyway, those are the Adventure Sync rewards. Alright, Adventure Sync X. As for the season, you guys can see that it is increased XP for 7-day Pokestop, increased Stardust 2, increased XP from going out friendship, and also 1 additional candy for when trading Pokemon, and you get an extra guaranteed candy XL when trading Pokemon. So you don't have to do any like distance trades with your friends. So just trading it with your friends, you get guaranteed candy XL. So let's go into more details in terms of the Go All Out event, which is going to happen tomorrow. This is not the season, but this is the event itself. So the new Pokemon, all the names are there: Grookey, Torki, Rillaboom, Scotch Bunny, and even Swabble. Alright, that's the Pokemon that will all be introduced to the game. All those are the starter Pokemon with other Pokemon that will also be introduced to. Wild encounters, those all will be available. Max out research, all those. Alright, not going to read through everything, but it's going to be 2 times catching and also evolving Pokemon during this 1 week long event. So some people did ask me though, when is level 55 or even level 60 coming to Pokemon Go? Well, think about this. For the last few months, we have been given a lot of XP related events. So I think it's going to come out soon, but when is it going to be? I'm not too sure. It could be a year's time from now too. Alright, but always prepare the XP just in case you need to grind a bit harder, but you can always grind before the level increases, right? Alright, so we got collection challenges and also the other stuff that we have to read through too, but now it's the more exciting one, and that's the Dynamax. Like I said, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't even know how strong these Pokemon are. However, after talking to a few Pokemon Go players and some Pokemon players, I understand that it is good, it's really strong, but I asked a very, very interesting question the other day. I asked 2 people. Would a Mega Blastoise with Hydro Cannon be stronger than a Squirtle, Dynamax form Squirtle? No one can give me a firm answer, but we'll see how. I mean, I'm pretty sure that a Dynamax Blastoise should be stronger than a Mega Blastoise, but I might be wrong too. But anyway, the first 5 Dynamax Pokemon, yes, the 3 starters from the Generation 1, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander, they are available, together with Squirtle and also Wooloo, and the shiny Wooloo is also going to be available on the start of the season itself. So Dynamax debut those 5 Pokemon. And the max out season, the Dynamax, by the way, the event starts only on the 10th of September, a week after the season starts. So it's not going to be on the first day itself, but we have to collect the MP or max particles to actually battle the so-called raid boss or the max raid boss. And in order to do that, in order to fight the Bulbasaur, Squirtle, or Charmander, you have to collect 250 MP. Alright, so anyway, event bonus, 2 times XP for winning a max battle, see? And 2 times XP for spinning Pokestop, see? All XP related. A hint that level 55 or level 60 is coming out soon, not too sure. Alright, so we got a few research encounters for those 5 Pokemon, and then the web store that you can get max particles too. Anyway, let's go ahead to check out the extra information that I'd like to share with you guys. Like I told you guys, I'm not even sure whether the Dynamax Pokemon is going to be stronger than Mega Pokemon or not or whatsoever. However, just to give you guys some extra information from Leak Duck, L-E-E-K, not L-E-A-K, Duck. Okay, thank you very much, Quack Quack. For the information, you guys can see under news, Dynamax and Max Battles details review, and this was just this article was just written like maybe a few hours ago, so I'm not going to go into too great of a detail. But the Dynamax Pokemon and Max Battle will arrive in Pokemon Go on September the 10th. Alright, and Max Battles begin similarly to raid battles, and you need 250 MP to challenge Dynamax, Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle itself. So different tiers may require different amount of MP. Alright, but this is not guaranteed or confirmed right now, but you guys can see from the screenshots, 250 MP over there to battle each of them. You can go and battle the Dynamax, or should I say the Max Battle, with 3 of your friends, means a total of 4 trainers can battle it together, and you can only do it in person, meaning no remote at all. I already foresee this. A lot of people are asking me like, oh Brandon, do you think Dynamax or Gigantamax in the future would be remotable? I'm like, I highly doubt so, because when raids were first introduced to the game in 2017, nobody could remote for it. The remote pass only came during the pandemic. If the pandemic did not happen, maybe the existence of a remote raid pass may not even happen at all. Alright, so anyway, you guys can see that each trainer can bring up to 3 Pokemon, and only Dynamax capable Pokemon can be used. It means that whatever Pokemon they have caught previously, that is a hundo or whatsoever that cannot be Dynamax, cannot be used. Alright, but that's quite interesting also. Otherwise, you know, those everyone who has really played the game long enough since 2016 can just use all your strong Pokemon already powered up to level 50 to just take down the Dynamax Pokemon, and it wouldn't be as fun. However, there's also a few information to check it out over here. So if you guys can see on this screenshot though, alright, the War Turtle, the Wooloo, and the Bulbasaur, there's an X over there on the top right there of the icon. It means those are Dynamaxable, or should I say has the capable to Dynamax Pokemon, and then they can be used. But I'm not sure if the ones that were caught previously can be used or not, but we'll check it out later on. Alright, so Pokemon in the max battle will build up gauge through the battle. Once it's full, the Pokemon in the battle can Dynamax, and that's when you can use some interesting moves. Example, Max Guard to increase your defense, I assume so, or reduce the damage from the opposing Pokemon, just like dodging. Alright, when you dodge in raids, alright, the actual raids against legendary raid bosses, you reduce your damage by 75%. Maybe for this, it's the same percentage, not too sure yet. Max Geyser, which is a move that, it's a water type move that probably only Blastoise would use. It will be weird for Max to see a Charizard using Max Geyser. And Max Spirit is to heal your Pokemon and yourself, your teammates. So you guys can see this particular screenshot over here. The Dynamax Blastoise has Max Guard, Max Geyser, and Max Spirit, which then you will use against the Dynamax Charmander. And then there's a counter at the bottom. There are 2 max moves left, so there's a limit in terms of how many you can use, and you must take down the raid boss or the max battle boss before you actually use all your moves. So it's kind of an interesting one, and you have to strategize it a little bit, I would assume so. Alright, and then after that, there's a chance to also to increase the items that you get. You have to pay with Pokecoins. It's always optional. You can always play the game for free, and hence why Pokemon GO is a freemium game. You can play it for free, but also a premium game if you want to pay too. You always have the choice to do so. Even for raiding wise, you have a free pass every day, but of course if you want to do more raids, then you have to pay for them, or basically collect coins from the gyms. Alright, so over here it's noted that the Dynamax Pokemon are further away at the on the encounter screen than the normal Pokemon, so probably you have to throw a bit harder or whatsoever. Okay, so the max battles takes place at the waypoints over here, the red spots over there, which I do not know if they randomly appear or they are fixed spots just like gyms. I don't think so. It's going to be fixed spots like gyms. It might work like spawns. Alright, so we can collect 100 max particles at a power spot location, and we can collect up to 800 max particles per day, which means theoretically speaking we can do a total of 3 raids. I mean the starter Dynamax raids per day, in a way, if you actually don't wish to pay. But if you wish to pay, you can still buy it from the shop. Alright, so in order to also get MP, basically the max particles, you can also walk, and when you walk you actually collect the MP, then you can actually do it. So there are some of the interesting information over here that I'd like to share with you guys. These are the FAQs. The following are some questions asked by a Japanese media and answered by Niantic. Leak Duck himself, he have reworded some of them for clarification. Is it possible to evolve Dynamax Pokemon? For example, can Dynamax Charmander become Dynamax Charizard? Yes, you can evolve a Dynamax Charmander to Charizard. Interesting. Is it possible to heal using items during a max battle? No, currently using Max Spirit is the only way. You can't use Max Potions, Max Revives or anything. Is it possible to collect max particles using devices like Pokemon GO Plus? It's currently not possible, so quite interesting too. Although not everyone uses the Go Plus at all. Can the Dynamax Pokemon encounter be shiny? Yes, they can. Alright, is it possible to Dynamax a Pokemon previously caught before Dynamax battles were introduced? No, it's not possible. Let me read that question one more time. Is it possible to Dynamax a Pokemon previously caught before max battles were introduced? No, it's not possible. So it indicates to me that if you already have like a Blastoise, or in fact a Charizard or a Venusaur, you cannot Dynamax that one because that is not a Dynamaxable or has the capability to Dynamax Mon. I hope I'm reading it right. Alright. So anyway, how will Dynamax Pokemon be treated in Pokédex? They will have their own Pokédex. Can I battle in max battle even if I don't have 4 people? Yes, you can. You can even solo them according to what is stated right here. I might try to do that, to solo the Dynamax, I don't know, Charmander or whatsoever, but depending on whether I can build my team up first, because I have to start from scratch. right? Everybody will start from scratch. Alright, is it possible to pay to battle in max battles like the raid passes? Max particles can be purchased with Pokecoins. Aha! Alright, will Gigantamax be a feature? There are currently no plans. It's under consideration. So there's a difference between Dynamax and Gigantamax. To be honest, I don't really know what's the full difference, but great. Alright, I let you guys know, I played the main series game, Generation 1.5. I played Generation 1, I played Generation 2, did not complete Generation 2 at all, so hence why it's 1.5. Alright, how do I get my first Dynamax Pokemon? You can get from the special research which will be available on the 3rd of September. Will all Dynamax Pokemon be available from the start? They will be available one by one, like Shadow Pokemon. Do Dynamax Pokemon have IVs? Yes. So the IVs will also be different, so I guess it'll be quite interesting to get yourself a Shando Dynamaxable Charmander, right? So I think that will be an interesting one because it's shinyable and you can get a hundo, so it's going to be like a regrind of everything again. There's a spider that's jumping on my camera lens over here at the bottom. I hope it doesn't jump onto the lens itself, but it's on the bottom. It's so small, it's so cute. It's like literally roaming around on my camera lens. Alright, anyway, back to this though. Can Dynamax Pokemon be used outside of max battles? This is a very interesting question though. I'll repeat one more time. Can Dynamax Pokemon be used outside of max battles? They can be used in raid battles and Team Go rocket battles. However, they will not be able to Dynamax. You can only Dynamax the Dynamaxable Pokemon, I guess, in the max battle. Alright, and they can learn the fast and charge attacks in the same way as normal Pokemon. So their moves won't be that different. The only thing is when you are in the max battle, they can Dynamax to fight against the Dynamaxable raid boss that you are fighting. Alright, so do Dynamax Pokemon appear in the wild? No. So it's a brand new feature, it's a brand new overhaul of the raid system, and it's not going to replace the current raid system that we go to the gym and do any legendary raids, but it's an additional feature with additional mons that can only be Dynamax, and you can use those mons to Dynamax to fight the Dynamaxable Pokemon, if that makes sense. It's a different thing altogether. I hope I'm reading it right, hope I'm understanding it right. But that's basically all the information that I have in terms of the new Dynamax and Max Battles feature. I'm kind of excited, but also at the same time kind of thinking whether it's going to be a feature that might not be so interesting to a lot of people, but I might be wrong because a lot of people obviously still are interested to go after legendary raid bosses, this and that. I don't think there's like Dynamaxable legendary Pokemon, right? If there are, great, but if there ain't, then I would say that legendary Pokemon tier 5 raids are still the ones that people still enjoy doing, but in the future maybe, I don't know, there's going to be Dynamax raid hour or whatsoever. Maybe there's going to be an additional feature, additional event, maybe every Thursday, 6 to 7 p.m. or something. I'm just speculating over here. I don't have any information. Yeah, I'm just speculating here, right? But if that's going to be the case, it's going to be quite an interesting one. But that's it from me, man. If you guys enjoyed this video and got some useful information, definitely remember to leave a like on the video. It'll be much appreciated. Thank you very much. And let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the Dynamax battles. Are you guys excited for it? Or like thinking to yourself, not sure if you guys will even consider to play it or not, but for me, I'll try it out and see how it is. If it's great, great. If it's not, then hopefully we get something more interesting. Oh yeah, I also heard that the raid system is going to change a little bit. Not too sure how it's going to be like, but hopefully not too crazy. Alright, so if that's it, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode in the next video. Alright, so goodbye, goodbye, goodbye to the shad skies.